of all, he say, I was marking him in the corner, and he say, "Don't touch me, N word." And I say, "What did you say in Spanish?" He said, "I don't speak with the N word."
Oh,
Then when you have like
wow.
like one angel and
Wow.
one devil angel, and one say, "Come on, slap him." The other
Wow.
one, Patrice, be careful.
I am sure you all remember this incident, our brother Patrice Evra and Suarez incident some years ago. So now he has come out to talk about his side of the story. I want us to go and listen to him, the full video, come back and talk about it. But before we do that, please, as you come across us for the first time, One Africa Mission, we are missionaries, and our mission is all about the unity of Africa and our dignity as a people. As I keep saying, all over the world, people disrespect us not because of, for me, the color of our skin, but because of the condition of Africa. If Africa is respected, then African children all over the world will be respected. So let's join hands together and fight for a united Africa that will give us our dignity, so that people like Suarez will not be disrespecting Patrick Evra. So please, if you're coming across us for the first time, don't hesitate to share our content if you appreciate what we are doing, and also like it, subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. We are also on TikTok, on Facebook. Follow us. Let us all together bring our energies and fight for a united Africa, so that we can regain back our dignity as a people. So please, let us go and listen to our brother Patrice Evra, come back, and then talk about it.
First of all, he say, I was marking him in the corner, and he say, "Don't touch me, N word." And I say, "What did you say in Spanish?" He said, "I don't speak with the N word."
Oh,
then when you have like like one angel and one devil angel, and one say, "Come on, slap him." The other one, Patrice, be careful. There's millions of children watching the game and whatever. So I wasn't not anymore in the game. I was just talking, "Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it." Then at the end of the game, when I went in the dressing room, I just sat there, and the boss called me. He said, "Patrice, you had a good game. What's the problem?" And David De Gea said, "No, I heard, Luis Suarez call him the N word." Then Ferguson said, "Come with me." And we went to the official and the referee, and we make a report. But I didn't know it was getting that big. Then the next day, boom,
blew up
all over the paper. And the things, I weren't there. Like some people say, "Stop crying." Why you want me to cry because someone tell me the N word? Like when I was 17, when I was playing in Italy, I was the only black player in all the Sicily. And people were throwing banana on me when I was on the pitch, or making the monkey nose. So I leave that. So I can face that. The things is like, actually, I was the victim, but people were like behind Suarez.
And criticizing you.
Yeah. Exactly. Criticizing why he's crying or whatever. What am I going to cry? Then I remember even I did a Monday night with Carragher 9 years after the incident. He didn't talk about it before the show. And before we started, he said, I would like to apologize about what's happening 9 years ago. We shouldn't have wear the shirt for Suarez, because he was like already found guilty.
Yeah,
I received an email from the owner of Liverpool. You're more than welcome to come to the club and everything. This is home. No, it will never be my home. Thank you for the invitation. But to tell you, everyone, they realized after that, they even regret it. And worst, I received so many threats and letters at the club.
No.
Yeah, people in jail from Liverpool saying we're going to kill you. Yeah, I've been followed. They were following me. I need to have the security. But I'm from the street, John, and I was, it's fine. But because it was my ex-wife and kids, so my brother said, "No, Patrice, just make sure,
Yeah, so you all heard our brother, what happened. According to him, Suarez said to him, "Don't touch me, N-word." And he said, "What did you say?" He said, "I don't speak with the N-word." So, like, my question is, should we as a people, as a race, be fighting these things, or we should just ignore it? We shouldn't be giving power to words. Because for me, from my end, I don't know how other people will feel, but for me, I don't feel inferior to nobody, especially our brother Patrice Evra. Like, you are more handsome. You are more handsome than Luis Suarez. So why will you allow him to use words to hurt you to the extent to lower you from a man, an adult, to a little child? This is part of their program. You understand? So for me, in my opinion, he called you that. The only thing for you to prepare to reply him back, that is the only solution. Rather than go around crying, in my opinion, I would have think that when he said that, you say, oh, you wait until I sleep with your mom, you will know the power of the N-word. That's it. Reply him back that he will go and think about it. But for you to cry, then that means he has lowered you to a little child. And our brother also talked about Liverpool, Carragher, those guys. They were all in support of Luis Suarez, and they did it. And they will do it today. They will do it, come back and apologize, because since then, whatever they claim that they were fighting with, it never stopped, and it is never going to stop. I keep saying it. Racism is not going to be stopped by the people who are enjoying the privilege of race supremacy. It is never going to be stopped by the people who are going to stop racism. Are we, the melanated people. Teach your children to love themselves. Why would a European person who look more like a monkey call you monkey and then you are crying? I don't understand. Because because they understand the power of words, so they will ignore you. Even if you call a European who look more like a monkey, if you call him a monkey, he will not mind you. He will not give power to that word, and because of that, it's not going to affect him. But you, the melanated person who doesn't look like monkey, if he call you monkey and you give power to that word, then it's really going to affect you. I want us to go and listen to this, our beautiful sister, our beautiful queen, who explained the power of words and asked why we should ignore this racist bigots. Come back and talk about, and then you will understand what I'm saying. Let us listen to our sister, come back, and then talk about it.
Black people, we are the one who give power to words. Let me explain myself. We have all heard words meant to hurt us, like the N-word or being called a monkey. And these words have been used against us for generations. But we need to stop letting these words control how we feel. Being called the N-word hurts people in our community. I know that. But guys, haven't you noticed that when a racist person runs out of argument, they will always end up saying the N-word because they know it will hurt you. It will provoke a reaction from you. They rely on that word because they know it will trigger your emotions. They know that. They know it perfectly. And what about being called a monkey? They try to dehumanize us with that. But why let it bother us? Monkeys are 10 times stronger than a human. They're intelligent, they're mysterious, all these qualities and much more. The insult is only in the meaning you attach to it. Once we stop giving it that meaning, it loses its power. Now I'm not the one saying, oh, ignore them, be quiet, just turn your back and go, don't look at them, don't forget them. No. Laugh at them. Or if it's necessary, insult them back. Ignoring them doesn't work. We have to traumatize them. I said it in a previous video. You have to traumatize them. You are not the one who have to be traumatized. They are the one who have to be traumatized because they are the bad one in the situation. It's not you. So you're telling me they create a bad situation and you are the one who have to be traumatized? No, they are the one who have to be traumatized. You are strong, intelligent, and powerful. Don't let people destroy you from the inside, because once you're destroyed from the inside, you will not fight anymore. And that's being dead, actually. Remember what I said at the beginning of the video. We are the one who give power to word.
Did you hear our sister? Did you hear what our sister said? When they ran out of words, the only thing left for them is to either call you a monkey or use the N-word on you, because they know it will hurt you. But if you don't give power to that word, then they will go back home and have a sleepless night. So as I said, when Luis Suarez called our brother N-word and said, I don't speak with N-word, if it was to be me, who have self-knowledge of myself, the only thing I will say to him, reply to him, is that you wait. You don't worry. You wait until I sleep with your mother. Then you will know your mother will tell you the power of the N-word. That is it. Imagine if our brother was ready to reply Luis Suarez like this. Would there be any controversy? Luis Suarez would be crying in the face because he knows how good our brother Patrick Evra was. He knows how good the brother was. So the only way to reduce him was to use that word. Even though at that particular time, Luis Suarez was playing with black people in Liverpool. So you see the psychology, the psyche of the non-melanated people. They don't care. And nothing is going to stop it, as I said. The only people, just as our sister pointed out, the only people who will stop this so-called racism against melanated people is us. They can be kneeling down in the Premier League, claiming to be fighting. They are promoting it. They are promoting it because it is their way of reducing melanated people. You will see like people, and that is the reason why I like what's his name? Zaha. He said, I will never kneel. My parents didn't, as a man, my parents didn't teach me to kneel down. Why will you be kneeling down for your freedom? Why will you be kneeling down for respect? In a nutshell, you are disrespecting yourself. And that is what they convince black people to be kneeling down before the Premier League games will start. You see them kneeling down. Why are you, as a man, why are you kneeling down to another man? Stand up and confront him. That is the only way you can gain your freedom. Freedom doesn't come by kneeling down. So yes, I understand the meaning of the N-word to some of our people, but we should stop giving words the power. We should stop doing that. Reply them back, and then they will go and hang themselves. Reply them back. How can Suarez be intimidating a man like Patrice Evra? It doesn't make sense. On the field of play, you are all good at the same level. You achieve the same thing. You even achieve more than he is. You won the World Cup, he never did. So but for him to reduce you as a man to the level of a boy or a child, he has to use that trick, racist card, calling you N-word. And because he knows if you've been programmed to fight against that, then if you call you that, then that is where he will get you. But I repeat, and I want all black children to learn from this. I repeat, when he said that to you, imagine if you had replied to him, you wait until I sleep with your mother. Your mother will come and tell you the meaning, the power of the N-word. Imagine if our brother has replied him like that. Luis Suarez would have gone and hanged himself. But in return, it was our brother who went around crying. And listen to what the reaction of Michael Obi. Listen to the reaction of Michael Obi. What is the meaning of what is it? For me, as a person, you can never use any word to reduce me. Never. Because I know who I am. And I know how to reply you. I will not allow nobody, based on your race, try to... I was working with a guy from Eastern Europe, and we all know how Eastern Europeans want to be racist. He's working with somebody, we are working together. He said something to a black guy. The black guy didn't hear what he said. He said, I wish it was slavery time. The guy didn't hear what he said. And I said to him, if it was, which of the slavery you mean? Because slavery started from your end. Are you talking about the word Slav came from Eastern Europe when you people, they used to enslave you? So are you talking about the German enslaved the Polish? So are you talking about which enslavement? He just keep quiet, keep mute. So learn to use words to reply racist. That is the only word, that is the only language they understand. Crying like a baby will never solve the racist problem. You cannot cry yourself out of racism. You have to use words just as they are using. You cannot kneel down to gain your freedom, as I said. So teach black children to love who they are and to learn how to reply racist. As we talk, it's still happening in Spain. Look at Vinicius Jr. Look at how they are treating him. Because they know if they use that word, immediately they use that word, he lose control. He is the best player on this planet Earth as we speak now, Vinicius Jr. But you're going to see, when he traveled to Valencia, you're going to see the Valencia fans, they have black players in their team, and yet they are still chanting monkey chants on him. Even though they have black players on their team. So what will Vinicius Jr. do? Is to ignore them. Their players will come to you, start pulling you, start calling you that name, calling you monkey. As I said, a black man and a European who look more monkey alike. A European person and a melanated person who look like a monkey. To be honest, let's teach our children, because this is not fair on the children, on melanated children. Because in reality, black people, we don't look like monkeys. No. The skin tone, the skin color of monkey doesn't look like us. It's not black. Monkeys are not black. Monkeys are pale like the Europeans. But if you call a European monkey, he will not give it attention. So because of that, it is not going to go anywhere. But call a European, an African born in Europe or in America monkey, then he start crying. Even though he doesn't look like a monkey. How do you allow them to use psychology to deprogram you like that? This is a psychological warfare, and then we must teach our children how to win this warfare, because it is winning the battle is not going to come from kneeling down. It's going to come from knowing how to reply the racists, as our sister was saying. I thank you very much for coming around. Please, if you appreciate what we are doing here in One Africa Mission, I keep calling on you. Our mission is to regain back our dignity as a people. And our dignity will come from the unity of Africa. If Africa is respected, it doesn't matter where you are born as a melanated person, you will be respected. Just as Europeans travel around the world having respect, just as today Chinese traveling around the world having respect, because China is respected, because Europe is respected, me and you will be respected no matter where we found ourselves on this planet Earth, if Africa is respected. So let's fight for the unity of Africa to regain back our dignity. I thank you very much for coming around. Please support our mission by sharing, liking, and then if you haven't subscribe. Let us all together fight for a dignified Africa, not just for us, but for the next generation of Africans.